Bunny Cave, located in the Void Fragment and Fallen Ark region of the Fortress map, is not only for fast leveling your Descendants and weapons, but I also use it right now as a means to farm tons of monomer and inorganic shards with my bunny, so I can use these materials to get Energy Activator or Crystallization Catalyst easy. You see, there's a Void Reactor in the Sterile Land Hard Mode mission, located in the Repository mission, wherein you can use all these inorganic and monomer shards that you have farmed from the Bunny Cave to activate the reactor and open the amorphous materials, which can give you either a Crystallization Catalyst or the Energy Activator blueprint. There's also a Void Fragment mission in this region that yields the same shards, but I prefer the Bunny Cave since it gives the most shards at the fastest time possible. On average, you can finish the mission in less than 40 seconds and a waiting time of 20 seconds to activate the Void Fragment again. You can run the Repository Electric Fragment with an optimized bunny build for less than a minute. However, the Bunny Cave is still the best in my opinion because it's popular also, and you can join players in public matches. If you are farming for shards, do remember that you will need a Descendant like Bunny, as you won't be getting any shards when you are just leveling other Descendants in this cave. You can use a regular bunny for this mission, and you will just need to mod her for high range and enough damage to kill enemies in the Bunny Cave. Then don't forget to equip all your unleveled weapons so you will max rank them while farming for shards. Remember that the active weapon will gain 100% of the experience after killing enemies with your lightning emission skill, and the other two weapons will be just side leveling. If you are constantly leveling your weapons in the Bunny Cave, then you'll end up with lots of monomer and inorganic shards to activate the repository reactor, and all you need now is to get the amorphous materials in the outpost mission. You will need to farm amorphous material 62 for the crystallization catalyst blueprint, and the amorphous material 63 for the energy activator blueprint. Amorphous 62 is the base reward for this outpost mission in the repository, while you will need Sharon to get a high chance of getting Amorphous 63 for the Energy Activator blueprint. In this outpost mission, you will encounter an elite boss with an orb phase, so best that you stack up a lot of health values with your Sharon if you are planning to do this solo like I always do. Also, try to have skill extension and maximize duration so your invisibility will be active for a long period, enough to hack all 3 power units in the outpost. Once the boss spawns, simply kill it with your weapon and repeat the process until you think you have enough amorphous materials to do the void reactor in the repository. There is another option, but it would require you to do hard mode bosses. First of all, you will need to farm amorphous materials in hard mode infiltration missions. I can now farm hard mode Magistar Lab with my ultimate bunny while doing it solo. This means that I get a chance to get 2 amorphous materials in one run. After getting the amorphous material for either the energy activator or crystallization catalyst, then you can crack them open in the hard mode executioner. With my current equipment, I instead go with the sepulture hard mode infiltration solo and crack open the amorphous materials with my ultimate bunny, doing the hard mode Devourer solo. In solo mode, the hard mode Devourer is an easier fight for a high voltage ultimate bunny, and you can just run around with this build until the boss is eliminated. Between the two methods, I prefer the outpost and reactor farming, as it's more accessible compared to doing hard mode bosses that require optimal builds if you want to do it solo. Now, there's also the option to go with other players in public matches, but it takes longer compared to doing it solo, especially if you are running with random players. But anyway, you can still run the hard mode boss farming if you want and board with the outpost mission. The good part about the outpost mission now, though, is that it only has a 1-minute waiting time, and it's more chill compared to the hard mode void intercept battle. Take note that I am only showing you options here on how to farm energy activator and crystallization catalyst blueprint fast. The farming method requires some grind, as you will somehow need Sharon or ultimate bunny to make the farming a lot faster and more productive. But this shows you that once you have these descendants, it's really easy to power up your other descendants and the weapons once you grinded for the best farming descendants for specific weapons. So that's all that you need to know about this video. I hope it helps, and for more of the first Descendant tips, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you will get updated in our latest uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video. Squad Leader, signing off.